The year is 1560. High in the Himalayas, a formidable force is taking shape. This is the Gorkhali army, named after the Gorkha kingdom in present-day Nepal. Their leader is Dravya Shah, a visionary king determined to unify the fractured kingdoms of Nepal. The Gorkhali army, armed with kukris and muskets, quickly gained a reputation for their ferocity and discipline. They were masters of mountain warfare, utilizing the terrain to their advantage. Their victories laid the foundation for a powerful kingdom that would eventually encompass all of Nepal. The Gorkhali army was not simply a fighting force, it was a symbol of national unity. Their successes instilled a sense of pride and patriotism in the people. The army's reputation for courage and skill spread far and wide, attracting recruits from across the region. These warriors were bound together by a shared sense of purpose and loyalty to their king. They were the backbone of the Gorkhali state and the driving force behind its expansion. The Gorkhali army's early victories were instrumental in shaping the destiny of Nepal. Their military prowess paved the way for the unification of the country under a single banner. The army's success was not merely due to their fighting abilities, but also their adaptability and strategic brilliance. They were quick to adopt new weapons and tactics, ensuring they remained a formidable force on the battlefield. The legend of the Gorkhali army was forged in these early years. Their courage, discipline, and unwavering determination would become the hallmarks of the Nepali army for centuries to come. They were more than just soldiers. They were the architects of a nation, laying the foundation for a unified and independent Nepal. Their story is an integral part of Nepali history, a testament to the indomitable spirit of the Nepalese people. Prithvi Narayan Shah, a descendant of Dravya Shah, inherited the Gorkhali throne in 1743. He shared his ancestors' ambition for a unified Nepal and saw the Gorkhali army as the instrument of his vision. Under his leadership, the army embarked on a series of conquests, absorbing neighboring kingdoms into the growing Gorkhali Empire. Prithvi Narayan Shah was a shrewd strategist and a charismatic leader. He understood the importance of logistics and diplomacy alongside military strength. He modernized the army, introducing new weapons and training methods. He also recognized the importance of alliances, forging strategic partnerships with other kingdoms. By 1769, Prithvi Narayan Shah had achieved his goal, unifying Nepal under his rule. The Gorkhali army, now known as the Royal Nepali Army, had played a pivotal role in this historic achievement. The newly unified kingdom faced numerous challenges, including threats from external forces eager to exploit its nascent state. The Royal Nepali Army, battle-hardened and fiercely loyal, served as the new nation's shield. They defended Nepal's borders against incursions from neighboring empires, safeguarding its hard-won independence. The army's role extended beyond warfare. It was also involved in maintaining internal security and stability. They helped to quell rebellions, enforce law and order, and solidify the authority of the Shah dynasty. The Royal Nepali Army, forged in the crucible of war, had become the bedrock of the newly unified Nepal. The army's loyalty to the monarchy and its contribution to national security solidified its position as a respected institution within Nepali society. They were not just protectors, they were builders, contributing to the development of infrastructure and the expansion of trade. The Royal Nepali Army's role in the unification of Nepal and its subsequent defense established a legacy that would endure for centuries. Their sacrifices and contributions paved the way for the modern Nepali state, earning them a revered place in the nation's history. The dawn of the 19th century brought the expanding British East India Company to Nepal's borders. Border disputes and political tensions ignited the Anglo-Nepalese War in 1814. The Nepali army, despite being outnumbered and outgunned, fought valiantly against the British forces. The war was characterized by fierce battles fought in challenging mountainous terrain. The Nepalese soldiers, renowned for their ferocity and mastery of guerrilla warfare, inflicted heavy casualties on the British. The Battle of Nalapani, where a small contingent of Nepali soldiers, held off a much larger British force for weeks, became a testament to their courage and resilience. However, the superior firepower and resources of the British eventually took their toll. The war ended in 1816 with the Treaty of Sugauli, which ceded some Nepali territory to the British. Despite the defeat, the Anglo-Nepalese War showcased the Nepali army's military prowess to the world. The British, impressed by the tenacity and bravery of their adversaries, began recruiting Gurkhas into their ranks. This tradition continues to this day, with Gurkha regiments serving with distinction in the British Army. The war also had a profound impact on the Nepali army itself. It highlighted the need for modernization and reform to compete with the technologically advanced armies of the world. The Nepali leadership embarked on a process of military reforms, focusing on improving training, acquiring modern weaponry, and strengthening organizational structures. The Anglo-Nepalese War, though a military defeat, became a defining moment in the history of the Nepali army. It showcased their courage and resilience on the world stage, earning them the respect of their adversaries. The war also served as a catalyst for modernization, pushing the Nepali army to adapt and evolve to meet the challenges of a changing world. The legacy of the Anglo-Nepalese War continues to shape the identity and ethos of the Nepali army to this day. The turn of the 20th century saw the end of the Shah dynasty and the rise of the Rana regime in Nepal. The Rana prime ministers, who held absolute power for over a century, maintained a close relationship with the army. The Royal Nepali Army was modernized and expanded during this period, playing a key role in suppressing internal rebellions and maintaining the Rana's grip on power. The army's loyalty shifted from the monarchy to the Rana regime, becoming a pillar of their autocratic rule. However, the winds of change sweeping across the world in the mid-20th century reached Nepal. The Nepali Congress, a pro-democracy movement, challenged the Rana regime, leading to a decade-long struggle for democracy. The Royal Nepali Army found itself caught in the crossfire between the autocratic regime and the burgeoning democratic movement. The 1990 People's Movement marked a turning point in Nepal's history. The Royal Nepali Army, under pressure from both internal and external forces, chose to remain neutral, paving the way for the restoration of democracy. This pivotal decision earned the army the trust of the Nepali people and established its apolitical stance. Following the restoration of democracy, the Royal Nepali Army played a crucial role in upholding the newly established democratic order. The Comprehensive Peace Agreement of 2006, which ended the decade-long Maoist insurgency, marked another significant milestone in the army's history. The integration of Maoist combatants into the Nepali army was a complex and challenging process. However, the army's commitment to peace and stability ensured a relatively smooth transition. The abolition of the monarchy in 2008 and the declaration of Nepal as a federal democratic republic ushered in a new era for the army. The Royal Nepali Army was renamed the Nepali Army, signifying its allegiance to the new republic and its commitment to democratic values. This transformation marked a significant departure from its historical association with the monarchy, reaffirming its role as a national institution serving the people and the Constitution of Nepal.